Hi, this is Willie Redmond, and I wanted to show you how to be our virtual assistant for Players Investment Club. First, let me give you some information about Players. We started Players 2 years ago, and Players Investment Club just started off with an idea. It was a friend of mine who would trade stocks with me on a regular basis, and we developed a very good trading strategy that has seemed to work for over 5 years now. So a friend of mine, another friend of mine came up to me and said, "Hey, let's start an investment club." And so that's what I did. So the club started off with 10 members, and in less than a year, the membership grew to over 100 members. So you kind of see why we need your assistance as a virtual assistant to answer calls that people may have, to respond to those calls, emails, also Facebook, some of our social sites, and another social site we use is Meetup. So I'm going to show you how to begin using Players Investment Club tools to get started. But the first thing what we need you to do is to sign up for something called LastPass. So I'm going to type it here. LastPass basically is a secure site to remember usernames and passwords. By signing up for LastPass, we are able to send you securely usernames and passwords and also keep it secure as we log in and log out, keep track of the amount of login and logouts we're having into our site, into our accounting system, into other parts of our club divisions. So that's the first thing you would do. The first thing would sign up for LastPass. Okay. The next thing we would have you to do is allow us to have your phone number so that we could put you on our phone system. The way this works is that if you give us your phone number, we'll link your phone number to our 1-800 number so that our members be able to contact us through you. And this is where we need you to answer those calls, to respond to those calls, and also respond to emails. Most of the phone calls that will come through to you will be either directly to your phone, or any missed calls will go directly to your email address or the email address that we set up for you. Okay, so let's begin on how to get to Players Investment Club. So playersinvestmentclub.com. Here's our site, and your login will be in the LastPass. Once you sign up for LastPass, it'll be in LastPass. Once you log in, it'll bring you up to the Players Investment Club secure area. And as a customer service rep for Players Investment Club, you will need Investment Club executive link, which is down at the bottom on the right hand side of the page. Okay, so now that you're here at the bottom right hand side of the page, or once you clicked on it, bring you to this page, you have different links. You have our member contact links. Okay, this links to all the members that's in our club. All right, this contact link is connected to a Google spreadsheet so that you can see our members. Our members are by name, member number, You have phone number and address. Our member number is highly important when when the club is using our site, or when they're signing up for attendance, or when they're making a payment. We use our member number to keep it quiet. So this is why we need you to have a disclosure form, because you have access to people's information. Okay, but you need the access to information like this so that you can call back and talk to members if necessary. Okay, we have 5 clubs. If you go to right here where it says your club, click it. We have Forward by Players Club. We have Girl Power Club, Club Players Investment Club 1, Players Investment Club 2, and Sharks Club. And so when you're talking on the phone to someone, you would probably want to acknowledge their name and the club that they belong to. This will help you kind of expedite things a little bit faster, a little bit more efficiently by knowing their club and their member number. And the reason why is that if a member may ask about their account, by knowing their club they belong to and their member number, you'll be able to access their account, see and give them some information that they need. Okay, so this is the members list. If you wanted to just see one list, you just take off the check marks. So say if we want to see Sharks, click Sharks, and you see Sharks Investment Club here. So likewise, I'll do another one for you. Click the little button. We'll do Forward, or maybe you want to do Forward and Sharks. How about that? So yes, you have Forward by Players and Sharks. So that's how you access the members. Contact our members. Team Viewer. This might be something that you would use, but Team Viewer, I would recommend that you download it to your computer. And the reason why you use Team Viewer, and there's a video on the website to show you what it's for, but the Team Viewer allows you to see a client or member's their computer to help guide them through whatever problems that they're having. Because sometimes I'll talk on the phone and they don't understand, or I don't understand them, but the Team Viewer help clarifies that. Okay. Then we have our calendar. The calendar is just for events that's coming up. So you might have a member call you and ask, when is the next meeting? You can come down to the calendar and see when the next meeting is. Obviously, we don't have any for this month, but anything that might relate to the club. So, for example, we have meetings scheduled every third Friday of every month. We also have, because we sell what you call stock options. We put when options expire, you should see that for the month. You'd be able to see when the club has to vote, because we vote on stocks every month. You'll see when the voting starts and when the voting should end. Those are usually the normal questions that our members ask. Trying to think of some other things that they would ask, but anything that they would ask as far as event wise or meeting wise, it should be on this calendar, so you should be able to access the calendar and see. Okay, our attendance records. So why this is important, because if a member misses 2 consecutive meetings, their accounts go into an active status. And to nudge them along, we actually take an attendance and put their accounts into an active status so that they can call us and ask what's going on with their account. Then that will nudge them coming back to our meetings to learn. Okay, so that's just an attendance. Because of the people that haven't come, you'll see who's in an active status. So basically, if someone says they're having a problem with their account, they can't get in their account, the first thing I will look is here to see if their account is in an active status. If their account is not in an active status, then what you do is you call or you send a support ticket to our IT staff, and they will reset their username and password for the website. And here's our directory. Now this directory is for the leaders of the group, basically, to get things done. So every member belongs to a club. So if a member needs to speak with someone, you could actually come here and say the person is from Club 2, you'll click send a message to Steve Sweeland, who is our Club 2 president, right? And you are able to send him or her a message regarding the problem. Alright, so let's go back. Let me go back to click here, view site. So basically, being a VA, you have to have a little bit of understanding about WordPress, how to access it. We just ask you to basically just play around with it. You have two sides. You have the side where the viewers look, which is this page, but then this black box allowing you to get inside the back end of the website to actually do some looking about what's going on with the site. But you'll do, very rarely would you have to do that. But most of the time you'll just need your investment club executive site. Alright, so now that we went through that, there are videos for your viewing. So this, like I was telling you how to use the team viewer, use that, how to check a member login. A lot of times people have a problem logging in. This is how you take care of that. Also, how to access different forms on the website. And the reason why we have this up there, so say for example, a person say, did you receive my vote? This video will show you how to access the vote. Alright. Also, how to write a post. Not very necessary here, but if you want to write a post, this will show you how to prep for stocks. This is something if our members ask, how do we get prepared for a stock? You can look at the video or you can send them a link. So being a VA actually requires you to search the site a little bit to kind of understand it. Okay. And figure out where everything is so that you can help them out. And here's our class schedule so far all the way up through July. So we have to create another class schedule here. And then here below is our handbook. So for you, this is for our presidents as well, is that it shows you how to email forms, beneficiary forms, and we'll talk about all of these things shortly. But all of these forms for our clients. And actually, what I expect is that, let me type in here. This should have been. Okay, in the investment club page. So this is how I imagine it working now. This is how I imagine it working. Someone calls you, okay? It says I'm having a problem with my password. I can't access my password. You'll click here, and you'll figure out and read through the password. So for me, I'll say, "Hi, this is Willie Redmond. Welcome to Players Investment Club. How may I help you?" They'll say, "Hi, I'm having a problem with getting into my account, my password, or something seems like it's not going through. Could you help me?" You will say, "Yes, I can help you. What is your name? May I have your member number, please?" They'll give you your name and the member number. Okay. You can either reset their username and password once you learn it, or you can say, "I will send a support ticket," just by clicking this button. You can say, "I will send a support ticket over to our IT department to have your account password reset." And then what you'll do is you'll always put play us first. So that's the subject line because it's going to the IT department. And then put password problem or something like that. And then explain to the IT what kind of problem that the members having. Okay. So basically that's how that works. Let's go back. All right. You will have people calling and asking to set up an appointment to get things done. But I would first advise find out why they need an appointment. See if you can answer those calls or answer their requests first. If that's not going to work, then what you're supposed to do is the way we've been doing it at Players Investment Club is, okay, I'll set you an appointment with your club president, and you'll go down here, and it kind of tells you how to do that. So, you know, so you'll set that appointment for your club president here. Let's see. And I don't have a link, but it will be a link on here to show you to get to the appointments calendar. There it is. Click here to set the appointment. I always try to do a phone appointment first. It's the easiest thing to do instead of actually having to try to the members to come in and hold a meeting over. If we can answer it over the phone, that's what I prefer. Okay, and that's what our presidents prefer. But here's the appointment information. Once you get the name of the person, right? Usually this as investment consultation, and then you just pick the name of the president. So Club 1 is Larry Wright. Club 2 is Steve Sweeland. Club 4 is Elizabeth Pitbull. And Club Sharks. Club Girl Power is Willie Redmond. Club Sharks is Ryan Arnold. And then you just picked it. So if you pick Larry Wright, for example, here's his times. He's available. You can click it. Okay. Ask the person what's a good time for them. You know, these are the good times. Tell them you're open at 4:10. You know, between 4:10 to 4:55, and allow them to set that. Then, so say if we put, I'm gonna put my name here. Okay. So I'm gonna put 5 a.m. July 8th. Okay. I'm gonna put Ja member needs to talk about a new investment strategy also leave their name. Name is John Doe. And a phone number. Just like that. Leave a phone number. And also, well, basically, you can just put their name in here. Okay. Their email, not your name. The member's name who wants to. All right. So once you do that, that's when you submit it. It will go to the president's email address. They will see it um, on their side, and then that's basically all you do for that. All right. So basically, that's how that works. All right. So now the next thing, say, also, yeah, your calendar event schedule is here. So if you, this is what you should be seeing is what is going on, you know, any news and events, anything that's going on in the month, it should show up here. Okay. So if your members call, if a member calls and says, you know, when is our next meeting, it's here. You can see it. So this says club meeting is July 12th. All right. Also, you know, options. Let's see. Voting begins. Stock voting begins. This is when we vote on the 5 stocks that we think is best for making a stock trade on. We also have people who pick stocks. And those stocks need to be in 2 days before voting begins. Okay. So it's not necessary to remember, it's just know where to access the information to answer the questions for the members. Check account balances. Now, we have 100 members, but by now they should know how to access their account balance. But if they do not know how to access their account balance, this is the part where you need to be a part of LastPass that we talked about at the beginning of this video. And the reason why you need LastPass is because LastPass will allow you access to Players Club's usernames and passwords, but also keep it secure. Also, we have to keep a log of all users who's going into the site and going outside the accounting site. So basically, how this works, it says check your members' balance. To check the members' balance, and there's other things. They might ask you what stock they made a trade on. It's all in this My iClub accounting system. So you go to My iClub, and I will put a link on there. It probably make it better. Okay. You see how if you have LastPass, it automatically puts the username and the password up there. You just click the login button, and this is why you need to know the member's club number. So you ask them what club do you belong to. If they say they're part of a club 2, for example, you'll click it. All right, and then you're going to ask for their member number. So by going to accounting and that's as far as it goes. If anything is larger than what I just did, I'm asking them what the balance is, basically, or yeah, ask them what the balance is by accessing this system. If anything is bigger than that, then what you need to do is just send a support ticket to our IT department, and they should be able to handle all of that stuff for you. So basically, it's just knowing where to go, how to access stuff. But see, the member numbers will tell you, the company, the members' numbers, because we want to keep it private, right? So it'll show the member numbers. So you'll ask a member what is their number, and they can see it, and um, that's it. They can see it, and you can tell them what their account value is. Okay, so that's it for My iClub. So it's just an accounting system, and I will make sure this links, but make sure you read and know how to do it. Okay, and then here's our IT service department. If you need to call them, just tell the if the member needs to talk to an IT person, you can tell them to call, hang up and call 1-888-961-7511 and dial extension 100. Or you can say I can send a email on your behalf. Okay, so to send an email on their behalf by clicking the website, so by clicking here, you can send an email on their behalf. All right, so you'll put the member's number, name, and their last name, and they're probably more likely a member. All right, and then their member ID number, what club they belong to, subject matter. So this helps. This subject matter really helps. So if they having problems logging in, then we notice it's going to automatically go to the ID department. Site access, we know it's going to go to the IT department. This voting will go to our club president, Larry Wright. Accounting should go to our booking department, and any others will come to some other presidents. Okay, and then let's give a brief message and put in this little code in here because it keeps spam out of the website. So for now, I believe that's really it as far as accessing the site um, and trying to answer people's questions. So how does it? So now it's like, how does it all work? So basically, once we get started, we will ask for your phone number. Okay, we will get your phone number and apply it to our culture. I'm gonna show you here so that you can see it. This is how we listen or respond to calls. But all right, so with our culture, 1-800 number, you are given an extension, in which case your extension would be 0 because you'll answer most calls unless they would screen their calls, unless they would hit the extension for these other people. Plus, you have a dedicated extension as well, so you'll be the operator plus another extension number. Okay, so that's how we do it, okay, for the phone. All right, let's see. So that's the phone. I showed you the My iClub. That's our bookkeeping accounting system. Um, LastPass. So LastPass basically is something that you have to sign up for. I think this is one of the, I know I gotta show you our email, but this is one of the things that you have to sign up for. It's free, but it's very helpful. This is a way we are able to send you passwords that will automatically bring up um, passwords on your end. So you'll have a few passwords to use, and also our support ticket. I have to show you our support ticket system, and I have to show you our email. And then after you go through this video, basically I'm counting on you to develop a good working system to make this work for players. You know, this is all new to us, and we really need your help. Um, so let's go to our email. And what I'm gonna do is I will set you up an email with your first name, last name, / Players Investment Club. With doing that, by doing that, I can link that Players Club email to our contact site here. Contact site here so that you can access any support tickets, any emails that come your way. And this is how I recommend you using. This is how I recommend you using the email. Someone sends an email, okay? Read through the email, go on to the website, search the website, try to find the answer before you call them back, or figure out how to get the answer. You could call the 1-888 number. You can call me personally to try to get that answer before you call out the call back the member to resolve their issue. Next thing is, if you already know it, you can just send them the information. But this is the email. So any missed calls that happens that we get will actually go onto this email. You will see the missed call. You can call it back. Okay. You can listen to the message. Let me give you an example of how it works, because it was one of this email. Okay, so for example, this email, let's see, is finding phone number that somebody called us from. Right here. See, you see the 188 number, 9617511. That means someone called us from 726 number here. So, and then you can go down here and click it and listen to the, so that you can listen to the messages. Okay, so that's how you do it. You listen to the message and you can try to figure out what the person needs. Get the answer before calling them back. Now, this is how I suggest you call someone. Hi, this is Willie Redmond, for example, your name, with Players Investment Club. I got your message, um, and here's your answer. Or when someone calls, says, "Hi, welcome to Players Investment Club. So your name speaking. How may I help you?" Okay, and so really that's it. Um, that's really it. So I would like for you to just kind of get familiar with the website, go through a few things, sign up for LastPass so that you can try some of these things, and we can do scenarios where um, maybe we'll do a bunch of scenarios to see how it works. Try to smooth out the problems or things or questions that you might have so that we can move on and get to business. I appreciate it. Thank you.